Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So today we'll be doing a reaction to reverse culture shocks from Germany back to the US. Without saying much, let's dive right in.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about reverse culture shocks that I experienced moving from Germany back to the United States as an American, and I had to wear my FC Nuremberg shirt to honor my time in Germany. So I'm gonna try my best to be fairly quick about the things that we talk about today, so let's go ahead and get started. The reason why I decided to make this list in the first place was because we would go out to restaurants and see TVs everywhere. And not only like one TV in a restaurant, but like up to 15 TVs in a restaurant. And I don't even know if there's one restaurant here that does not have a TV that we've been to. It just feels like they're everywhere. It makes me feel really uncomfortable, like I'm not paying attention to someone when they're talking because the TV is like right in eyesight. In Germany, I can't even think of a single restaurant we went to that had a TV in it that I can remember. So it's definitely a bit shocking.
It's shocking though, but I know some of the restaurants that don't have TVs usually put it on during the Euro or World Cup matches. But personally, I find it distracting. Just imagine you're going out with family or friends. Like, you'll be so much distracted. You'll be focused on the screen. So I just find it distracting. But if the restaurant is a really fancy place, there shouldn't be TV. That's what I think personally. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section.
It's definitely a bit shocking. Speaking of TVs everywhere, iPad kids, I know it's kind of like a little bit of a joke here, but they're everywhere. And not only iPad kids, but also adults. I feel like people are on their phones a lot more in restaurants and like out in public. And I guess that has something to do with why restaurants choose to have TVs everywhere. But it's definitely very different from living in Germany. I feel like there's kind of more of an emphasis on focusing on the people that you're with when you're at restaurants, which I appreciate and I miss very much. I always kind of thought iPad kids were a joke, and then we moved here and I realized iPad kids and adults, it's not really a joke. It happens everywhere, every day. So we just moved to Southern Oklahoma, and we're originally from Houston, Texas, and bugs are everywhere here. And in Houston, like, it's very common to have bugs everywhere, mosquitoes especially in Houston. But for some reason, it's very shocking to come back to living here where there's bugs everywhere, when I feel like there was only a certain time of the year in Germany where there was bugs everywhere, and it was like hornets and bees and yellow jackets and stuff around early summer. And then after that, I felt like there weren't really that many bugs. So being here, I have bug bites all the time. Another one that
Mosquitoes are everywhere. I think they are usually more around lakes and ponds. And there are so many ways of preventing mosquitoes. Like me, I use mosquito net. I know most people are not comfortable using mosquito net. I know there are other ways of preventing mosquito. Mosquito is not something someone should joke with. It can make your life miserable.
all the time. Another one that's not really shocking, but a little bit weird to get used to, is that parking backwards in Germany is very, very common. And if you park backwards here, people are like, why are you parking that way? Like, attention seeker, you know? Which is kind of weird, but it's a very small one, but it's definitely different and interesting to get used to and hear people talk about how weird it is to park backwards when it's very normal there. Another one that's a little bit more shocking to me is that calorie counts are on everything, and knowing the calories of things is a lot more common here in the US than it is there. I don't remember a single restaurant we went to that had a calorie count on it. I don't know if it's like law or what, but I would say at least 75% of restaurants that we've been to here have had calorie counts on every single item, and I'm not a huge fan. I don't really want to know how many calories stuff has in it. Sometimes it's just a little frustrating when you just want a sweet treat and you look up and it's 1,000 calories for a cookie, you know? Another really interesting one is tint on vehicles. In Germany, there were people that shipped their vehicle from the US to Germany and they had to take the tint off of their cars. And here, you can drive around and literally not be able to see a single thing in a car. And I just find that very shocking when you come from living somewhere where like tint is not really as like popular, I guess. It kind of makes me uncomfortable to not be able to see. So not really a huge fan of that. I understand wanting to have tint on your windows. It's hot here, I get it, but sometimes it's a little much. Okay.
What's the essence of having tinted windows? I feel like you're supposed to be visible while driving. I don't like it at all.
It's a little much. Okay, I have other ones, but I'll make a part 2 if y'all are interested in seeing it. My last one that I want to end on is the sense of urgency that's here. This can be applied to so many different ways. One being like shipping and wanting like 2-day shipping and like really fast shipping. I feel like I didn't really care about that living there. I don't know. And I really wanted to go off post on the economy and like actually find the things that I needed rather than just shipping it to our house. I mean, sometimes we had to, but there's definitely more of a sense of urgency here. Fast shipping, fast food, what else? In-store pickup, food delivery. Like when you're at a traffic light and it turns green and people are like, go, like they're like, come on. I just feel like that's different. The one thing I will say that is not faster than Germany in the US, you know, is grocery checkout lines. In Germany, oh my gosh, it like made me stressed to go to the grocery store and have to like really hurry to get my groceries in our basket and like get out of the way. Here, I feel like it's a little bit more chill, a little bit more, hey, how's your day? But everything else feels a lot faster. Like we need to have this now, you know what I'm saying? So those are the few things that I wanted to share with you guys. I've been kind of compiling a list as we've lived here. If you have anything to contribute, if you've lived overseas or just traveled overseas and you've noticed some culture shocks moving back, like reverse culture shocks, let me know down in the comments. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think. And if y'all want a part 2, I definitely can come up with a part 2 on all of the reverse culture shocks that we experienced moving from Germany back to the US. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
That was interesting to watch. You know, this is my first time reacting to a video like this. I really enjoyed it though. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Thank you guys so much. If you have any recommendation or suggestion, kindly drop it down below. Until next time guys, bye.